principal embroiled in a cheating scandal testified today. David Mike was the principal at Male High School. He was fired in October. This week's hearing came after he appealed that termination. WLKY's Mark Vanderhoff was there and joins us now live with more. Mark?
Well, this marked the first time that David Mike has spoken publicly about the controversy. He says mistakes were made, but he says he didn't know about any of the testing problems while they were going on, and he certainly never tried to cover them up.
When did you first become aware that there might have been problems with the way the Compass tests were administered at Male in the fall of 2013?
On the arrival of the ACT and KDE investigator on December the 9th.
The ACT testing company and Kentucky Department of Education say staff at Male High School violated several testing rules: noisy, chaotic conditions during testing, students taking practice tests over and over to artificially raise their test scores, and valuable notes from the tests allowed to leave the testing room. But Mike says he wasn't involved in the day-to-day testing.
Did you ever encourage or suggest to anyone that they should lie to the ACT or KDE investigator in December?
Absolutely not.
Months after the first investigation was concluded, the cover-up allegations surfaced. A teacher testified Mike told her to destroy notes that investigators wanted. A counselor and a student said he told them what to say to investigators. Mike says disgruntled staff members started a smear campaign.
It continued to snowball because I work for the district and we have a stance. We don't comment on an ongoing investigation. And so there was an avalanche.
He says no investigators or JCPS officials ever asked him for his side of the story. And JCPS officials did nothing to stop faculty and staff from spreading lies.
I was utterly sick. I was losing weight. I wasn't eating. I had no energy. I had no desire.
And Mike wrapped up his testimony about an hour and a half ago. Attorneys are set to begin their closing arguments any minute now. The tribunal panel will have 5 days to issue a decision. Mike told me that if his termination is overturned, he doesn't plan to ask for his job back at Male, but he declined to tell me what his next step would be. Live at JCPS headquarters, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.